Today's video is sponsored by a good friend of the channel, Bootleg Greedo. Isshin versus Jori N with a couple of lands. We're on the draw with some ramps, so we will try that one. Cavern of Souls might be imperative this game. Draw into a Swiftfoot Boots, play out a shot land tapped, and is it Signet? And we draw into a land, so yeah, just get that down and play the Arcane Signet. Seeing Jori N for the first time, and they get down a tap land as well. Okay, Mana Crypt could change things. We've got quite a few humans available to us, so we'll play Cavern of Souls and name human. So why don't we get down the Isshin now, equip it with the Swiftfoot Boots, and that'll be in play ready for probably Hero of Bladehold next turn. Might as well land some commander damage on our opponent right now. Seeing a Jace, Unraveler of Secrets here, and they go for the Scry one and draw. Then holding back a blocker, see if we get bolted by the Mana Crypt. We do. A Signing Blood we actually can't cast here, so we'll go for the Hero of Bladehold. Put the Swiftfoot Boots onto the Hero of Bladehold, and we'll swing both of these in towards the Jace. So that is, yeah, we want Battlecry to resolve after the tokens have come in. So Battlecry goes on the stack first. We get 2 pairs of soldier tokens into play tapped. We can just have the first pair go in at Jace. So that's at least 7 damage onto Jace if they block. And then the other 2 can swing in at our opponent. Battlecry will be at +2 on our attack. So Swiftfoot Boots goes onto our commander. They keep hold of their Jori N and let the Jace go, as you would expect. Didn't really have much of a choice there. Riptide Laboratory will return a wizard to its owner's hand. That is Electrostatic Field. Just holding up their 4 mana here, see what we draw into for the turn. We did not get bolted. That is a Sun Titan. Nothing to do with a Sun Titan yet. I think we need to start making treasure tokens, so we'll go +2/+2 and goaded. That can go onto our commander, who is going to keep hold of Hexproof here. Looks like we're managing to get some counter magic out of their hand. That is a Dissolve. They get a Scry one on that. They will ping us with the Electrostatic Field as well. So we'll just continue to barrel in towards them with the Hero of Bladehold, making sure to put Battlecry on the stack first. We've got 8 3/1 soldiers going in towards them. They throw the Electrostatic Field in the way of the Hero of Bladehold, which is only a 3/4. Got 5 commander damage swinging in as well. So they plummet down to 2. They need to do something pretty quickly. If we manage to get into a black source, we can actually get an achievement unlocked and go for Signing Blood onto them, assuming that they don't counter it. A Preordain will ping us. They go down to 1, cracking a Flooded Strand. That is an Archmage Emeritus. Bit too late for that. They are down to 2 cards in hand though. That's the second card that they've played this turn, so Archmage Emeritus comes down and Jori N draws them a card. They're at 3 in hand. Double blue is held up. Losing the flip again to Mana Crypt, and a black land would be great. So shock down at the Blood Crypt. Signing Blood pointed at our opponent will force them to have counter magic. We go wide on them here anyway. And they had counter magic anyway, so going to remand us. Could play it out for another turn and try and Signing Blood them again next turn, but we'll just go wide here. They draw off the Archmage Emeritus. They draw off the remand as well. So there we go, managing to take them down to -43. They were getting into more cards there, so I dare say if we hadn't got off to such a fast start, they would have been able to get out from underneath the aggro of the Isshin. Anyway, fairly quick one, so we'll try and get another game in. Up against Chatterfang this time, and yeah, we've got access to all of our colours. Can get down Talisman, which will give us access to Honoured Crop Captain and Adeline, so yeah, keep that. Play out the Windswept Teeth and hold up the Swords to Plowshares, likely going for a Tricycle land here though. Seeing a Witch's Oven from our opponent, so we'll have to look out for the cat. Draw into Kazul, which will be a good Ghostly Prison effect against all the tokens Chatterfang wants to get out. Play Talisman and hold up Swords again. Not seeing an Ancient Tomb from our opponents, so they don't get their commander down. This time it is Teferi's Protection, so let's try the Adeline here, I think. See if our opponent has any spot removal. Well, they didn't use it there. They get their commander down, so we can potentially hurt them with the Swords to Plowshares here. A land would be very nice. Not going to draw into one though, apparently. So we'll go Swords onto the Chatterfang. and then start making Adeline a threat here. Not going to get as many tokens as we do in multiplayer because we've obviously only got one opponent, and Adeline does care about the number of opponents you have. Get into their fourth land, that is Ivy Lane Denizen. Alright, speaking of Ancient Tomb, we draw into one. So do they have a board wipe available to them is the question. I mean, we can still get our commander straight out again thanks to the Ancient Tomb if they do board wipe, so we'll go Isshin. Just attack in with the Adeline. That will trigger twice, so we'll get a couple of human tokens. Only going to keep one of them because they'll likely block. Okay, not blocking, allowing them both through. Drop the Ancient Tomb and pass. Chatterfang back into play. Chatterfang did get a plus counter on it, by the way, thanks to the Ivy Lane Denizen. So do we go Chaos Warp here? Swiftfoot Boots? Yeah. We're best going for Chaos Warp first of all. Hope that we don't flip them into something. That is a Garrett Cursed Huntsman where we can swing everything in there at least. Alright, and our opponent decides to scoop there. We were going to likely get rid of the Garrick there. And if they can't stick their Chatterfang, then the Chatterfang deck does really struggle. I've noticed that when I've played it. So hopefully you all enjoyed this brief visit to Isshin. I'll use this as a means of seeing if you still want to see Isshin gameplay, or if your eyes are firmly locked on all the new commanders. I'm tribalkai. Thank you for watching.